I'm Ralph Gregory, and I'm a resident of the Arete here at Canyon 11th. I'm also on the homeowners board, and a couple of weeks ago we got a notice from FEMA about flood insurance. Now, the building has to have flood insurance. It always have. You can't construct a building without flood insurance. And except our flood insurance notice, the renewal premium went from $890 a year to $130,000 a year, and we got 2 weeks notice on this. And we're going, what? And attempting to engage in dialogue with FEMA. You can't talk directly to FEMA, but we were talking to what I believe is the underwriter company, and they said, well, give us all the information regarding the flood proofing of the building. I was, well, you've already got that. Well, no, you got to send it to us. So basically, we gathered up hundreds of pages of information and sent it to them to prove that the building had the proper flood, facilities here. The main one seems to be this barrier that automatically rises up when the water reaches a certain point. This doesn't even require electricity, but it comes up and it blocks this underground garage entry from water pouring in. And FEMA, I think, it doesn't think this exists, despite the fact that we're saying, well, you can look at it. Come on over here. It's right here, and it works. So there's a big problem if this flood insurance is not renewed on time. If there's a lapse in coverage, all of the homeowners in this building, in theory, have to buy flood insurance for the whole building. Now, I know it doesn't sound logical, but that's where it goes. We have already received notices from our mortgage companies about the renewal, and nobody's too sure what's going to happen, and we're now down to less than 2 weeks, and nobody knows how to talk to FEMA or what they're going to say. Their representatives say that they'll get to it when they get to it. And it takes literally an act of Congress to extend this date beyond December 29th. Thank you, FEMA, and Merry Christmas to you, too. Now, what's interesting about this is that obviously this is all based on theoretical floods, about what's going to happen and what do you got to do to protect from that. Well, in Boulder, we actually had an actual flood. I guess it's a 100-year flood or whatever it was. And on Canyon Boulevard, I have film of folks kayaking down Canyon Boulevard and tubing down Canyon Boulevard. The water is running down Canyon Boulevard, and the water came up to about a foot and a half from the edge of the building, which is exactly where the 100-year floodplain line was drawn. So it was the way they said it would be, and in this particular floodgate area, this never deployed because the water never came up here. It came down the alley, but it never came up here, and there was not one drop of water that got into the building. So the theoretical was right, and the building worked. And somehow or other, the insurance is going to go up 14,000%. I don't understand that.